Alright, YouTube. I'm gonna be right now revealing my Gravity Bind deck. This deck is more of fun deck, more of a troll deck than anything. If you don't know what Gravity Bind does, Gravity Bind doesn't let anybody level 4 or higher attack at all, and so all the monsters here are level 3 and lower. This deck I made as competitive as I can, but it's just more of just a fun deck just to have around. Alright, well then let's get started. First we'll start off with the monsters. We have 3 Snowman Eaters. Alright, Snowman Eaters, when they're flipped, target one face-up monster and destroy that target. Nice thing about them, they're 1900 defense. Always good card to put face down. 3 Penguin Soldiers. Penguin Soldier, flip, you can return up to 2 monsters on the field to the owner's hand. Always good. And these are the main parts of my deck right here. Are the 3 Raging Flame sprites. When they attack your opponent's life points directly, they gain 1000 attack, and they are able to attack your opponent's life points directly. This card can attack your opponent's life points directly, so we have 3 of them. That's your main attacking monsters, because you're going to have a Gravity Bind out, and they can attack, but you just go around their big monsters. And we have Drill Barnacles, exact same thing, but they're a little more nicer. They have 300 attack instead of 100. I have 2 Marshmallowins. Marshmallowins, if you don't know, when you attack them, your opponent loses 1000 life points and cannot be destroyed by battle. I would like to have a third one, but I don't have one. I don't have the money for it. 2 Flameville Guards. The reason we have these is they have a beastly defense, and they're also tuners, and 1 star, and normal. Just everything about them is awesome. We have 2 Mask of Darknesses. These guys are, when they flip, select 1 trap card from your grave and return it to your hand. So if they destroy your Gravity Bind, bring it right back quick. We have 2 of these Ice Mistresses. Alright, these cannot be destroyed by battle by a level 4 or higher monster. And they're also tuners. We need 1 of these guys. When he is flipped, select 2 face down spell trap cards and destroy them. So that takes out their back row. Natural Being, once per turn can be destroyed by battle, and when this card is face up and select as attack target, inflict 500 damage. So you basically have to spend 1000 life points just to kill that 1 card. Here's a Shield Wing. I only have 1. I was thinking of adding more, but you have to attack him 3 times, because up to twice per turn cannot be destroyed. Alright, this is Nihil Assailant. Flip and... No, let's see if we get that. Flip and destroy 1 card and one of your opponent's monsters. The Unhappy Maiden. Alright, when she's destroyed by battle, your opponent ends their battle phase, so that's just a perfect stall card. Just ends their battle phase like nothing. We have the Copycat, so you could tell what he does. Copies your opponent's attack and defense. I think just attack. We have our Dandelion right here. We only have 1 of these because that's all that's allowed. When you destroy, you get 2 tokens. Perfect for stall. And this, if you only control if only a face-up level 2 or lower monster, this card can attack your opponents directly, and you'll be doing a lot of that in this deck. Now let's move on to the traps. Like I said, there's a Gravity Bind deck, so of course we're going to have our 3 Gravity Binds. And we're going to have 1 Torrential Tribute, because that's all that's allowed in the new ban list. We're also having 1 Call of the Haunted, Master Restrict, and 1 Compulsory. Master Restrict, if you know, neither player can tribute any monsters under any circumstances. you're not going to tribute at all with this deck. So I was thinking actually adding more because when your opponent tributes, you're not doing anything bad. They're not allowed tribute, and you don't tribute. 2 magic cylinders. Alright. I don't know if these are, if I got 2, I think the ban list says we can only have 1 now. Dice Knight. Alright, this time your opponent special summons a monster, roll 6-sided die, and return all those summoned monsters to the hand with the current same level. And then Ordeal. Ordeal, they have to choose one of your cards randomly, magic, trap, or spell, when they attack. If they choose it wrong, the monster gets sent back to your hand. Alright, well that's it for the trap, so let's go into our spell cards. I have 2 limited removals. I would like to have 3, but I only own 2. But the removal is just like a Gravity Bind, instead, but stronger because it's 4-star or higher. Go straight to defense mode. 1 Tribute to the Doom. Full Force Strike, which I think is a very underprivileged card. It's just, you target one of your monsters, one of your opponent's monsters. No, one of your monsters, and when you attack your opponent's monster, you lose no battle damage, and your opponent's monster is destroyed. This card, Heart of Clear Water. Let's see if we get it good. Let's see if we'll get it this. Alright. If you equip this to a monster, the card is automatically destroyed. When this card is equipped, it is not destroyed by battle or by effect cards that specially design to target battle damage. Calculation is normal. Equip that to a Marshmallow. That's just unstoppable Marshmallow. It's an ultimate wall. 1 Fissure. 1 Magical Mallet. This is a very good card because you'll be stalling a lot, so your hand will rank up. 1 Burden of the Mighty. Let's see if we'll get that. 1 MST. Just in case, because MSTs are always good to have. A Dark Hole, like everyone knows, and the Mini Guts. Should be 1 monster, and you can destroy any of your opponent's monsters with it. For the extra deck is Mist Bird, Crimson Blader, Gravity Warrior, because we do have a lot of tuners in this deck, so we will be using them. XYZ is a Dark Mist, because we have the level 2 monsters. We could get him out quick. Galaxy Queen. The Slacker Magician. Gachi. Dinosaur guy. Pretty cool. Giga Brilliant. 1 acid golem for when people use like skill drain or something, you have that acid golem. 1 Terabyte. 1 Leviathan Dragon, I think his name is. Black Ray Lancer. And Leviar the Sea Dragon. Oh, Leviar. Now, this one I wanted to come back to right now. This guy, once per turn, you can target 1 face-up monster on your opponent's controls. The attack becomes 0, and it's unaffected, and its effects are negated. Alright, so change one of your opponent's monsters to 0 and no effects. Pretty good. So this is my 3-star and lower deck, the Gravity Bind deck. And if you have any questions about it or anything, always leave me comments or whatever. Just alright, and you have suggestions for me to add or change cards up, just I'm always open to all that stuff. So alright, so have a good one, all of you people.